Hello, this is AJ, and I know in 2025 I made a video which I like to do every year, and that video was titled Consistency. Um, and uh, as you can tell, the channel hasn't been as consistent, and I don't want to just come and make any sob story on anything, but I kind of just want to talk about a main problem that people kind of just either avoid talking about or push aside, and that's mental health. And in the past few months, even leading up to the 2024 video, or the 2025 video, I'm sorry, was my mental health and how it's been kind of just off. I want to start this video off by kind of just thanking God, and not only, but thanking my brother, my best friend, who's helped me through everything. And in June of 2024, my dad passed away. And ever since I was a little boy, I've, my grandma passed away in uh, 2016, around that. She passed away and it hurt me. I kind of always promised myself that I didn't want to deal with that type of pain again, and to avoid obviously dealing with that type of pain, because everybody has their time on earth, I will be the next in the family to go. You know, that's not a good obviously mentality to have, but I thought it was just better that way, instead of having to deal with somebody else. Seeing somebody every day and then just to not see them again, it wasn't an option for me. So before my dad passing, I've told him I was going to make it to college. I was going to finish college, and I was going to make it on a football team. Football was a sport that I didn't really seek to play, but he told me to continue trying, and I did. And I told him football was going to be that sport that I go big in. I wanted to try it. Well, um, going to college, I've already lost a lot of people. Already in college, I've lost a lot of people, and just situations at home was not making it any better, leading to my mental kind of just only focused on sports. And within doing that, I ended up not making it to my scholarship, which I had to have a 3.0 GPA. I ended up not making that and losing my scholarship, meaning less money, which means I have to pay out of pocket for money I didn't have. Which the next obvious choice was for me to drop out, which kind of just ruined my promise as a whole. Now not only did I not make it to college, but I couldn't even play college ball. My mental was kind of just bouncing after that. It was all over the place. And in dealing with that, I had a lot of family issues going on. I had my own issues going on, and then it kind of just built up, and I'm a crazy overthinker. I mean, the only reason why I'm really making this video is because my mind got to that point where I needed to talk. Where now, not only did I lose every opportunity I had, but I ended up losing the girl I loved. And that kind of was just the cherry on everything. And in June of 2025, I tried to take my own life. Thankfully, I was around my brother at that time, and he found out what was going on. Which I mentioned was my best friend. I call him my brother because that's what he is at this point. And I ended up getting that medical attention. I ended up, you know, getting better mentally. But now, in doing that, my mind is even more destroyed because, you know, I just tried to take my own life. I almost had the easy way out, so they call it. And I didn't like that. Um so my mind is all over the place, and I've been fishing for that win, but you can't win when you're losing your mind. And I'm losing my mind what it feels every day. I try to, be that same AJ that the people, my friends and everything know me for. And I feel like I owe it to them to be that AJ that they remember. But it's hard. It's so difficult when you're always in a constant battle with yourself mentally. I've been improving spiritually, mentally, what it feels, and physically. But since I was a kid, I've always been bullied for something, you know. Growing up, I've always been bullied for something. Even with the person I quote loved, um, I've been bullied for something. Um, and because I've been bullied for that something so many times, I feel like no matter how much I improve, I will never be enough for myself. So everybody around me is telling me how much better I look physically and how upright I look and everything. I still feel the same because I constantly feel like I'm climbing a mountain with no peak. There's no peak to that mountain, so I'm just continuously climbing. I don't feel like I'm ever going to reach that point where I'm satisfied with where I am. And even if I make my promise, I won't be satisfied. Um I kind of just wanted to talk because I fear that maybe I don't deserve to win sometimes. And I can't accept that fact. I can't even accept that as a thought. So I'm always battling with myself, and you know, I just want to kind of finish the video by asking God to watch over me, watch over my brothers, blood and non-blooded, and protect us. I'm all over the place, but one thing that won't ever confuse me is my trust in God. And just focus on your mental health, please. It is nothing to play with. I don't really have much more to say. I don't know how constantly I'd be posting. I mean, I really be posting more on TikTok nowadays. Um, as for YouTube, I don't really know. And all 2026, just get that win, and that's the goal. The goal is to win.